Shalom. This is Apostle Obi for Universal African Church of God Farmers Cooperative. You all know me, the agripreneur from United States of America, investing heavily in commercial African, heavily in African commercial agriculture. And we all know, I've said it time and time again, Africa is the future breadbasket of the world. And I'm inviting my fellow brothers in the diaspora, African Americans, Afro-Caribbeans, to join me in this quest. As you can see from my other postings, the land that I've acquired in East Africa, and now I'm engaging in commercial farming, industrial farming for that matter. So this is one of the other projects that was started within our farmers cooperative, UCOC Farmers Cooperative, the first Pan-African cooperative. Right here, we have begun a fish farming project, an aqua project, a fish farming project that is extremely lucrative, and we are inviting our African American brothers who want to get into this game because it makes a lot of money in Africa. I mean a lot of money. And we have enough land to expand this pool. This is a sample fish farm that we just did. You can come and show them. This has 3 bays. And the director of operations, Apostle Juma, started this base. So once this is complete, how many fish can go in here? How many? Once the maximum capacity?
6,000.
6,000 maximum
Fingerless.
capacity can go in this one. Come on, let me show them the rest. So this 6,000 on this first almost in completion. We are almost ready to start putting in the fingerlings, the fish, once we get the water in. Then this portion, this is second pond, and how much this how many can go in this pond?
6,000.
So that's 12,000. This is a sample ponds that we are building right now. So 6,000 fish here, 6,000 fish here. And what type of species of fish are we going to be raising?
Tilapia and catfish, clarias.
We're going to be doing catfish and tilapia. That's natural tilapia. It's fish farm tilapia, but without chemicals like what you get from China that you guys buy in Walmart and Costco in the United States. So we have 12,000 on those 2 ponds. Then let me show you. This is the 3rd pond. How many fish can fit in this 3rd pond?
4,000.
So we have 664. So how many is that total?
That is 16.
That's 16,000 fish. Okay, can fit in that 3. Then we have the next sample pond over here. So this is the 4th sample pond. How many can fit in this?
6,000 fingerlings.
So that's 6,000. So in total, we have these 4 ponds alone. We can put in here 20,000 fish for this small place. 20,000 fish. I'm inviting anyone who want to join the cooperative. You can get the land and you sign a contract with our cooperative, and we will be able to manage the fish pond for you. And you can sell that fish internationally, or you can sell it locally. There are local buyers as well. You can make a whole lot of money. So how long does it take for the fish to mature before you start to harvest?
6 to 7 months.
6 to 7 months. So we are looking at about 6 to 7 months for you to start harvesting the fish. So every 6 months you will be harvesting fish.
Yep.
And each harvest, if you calculate the amount of fish that you have on these 4 sample ponds, you're looking at somewhere close to $54,000 every 6 months just for this small. Just imagine if you had 100 of these in the land behind us. So the 4 ponds can generate $54,000 every 6 months. And we plan to do 100 ponds. So calculate it. If 4 ponds can bring you $54,000 every 6 months, now calculate if you do 100 of them. So that's the investment that I'm inviting people to join. So this is not a game. I live in America and I'm banking on African commercial agriculture because that's the future. I keep saying Africa is going to become the breadbasket of the world. Some of you are not taking me serious because you all in America think you are living a high life, but it's going to catch up very soon. We all know what's happening around the world. Africa possesses 65% of global arable land for agriculture. That is why People like Bill Gates is trying to get 2 million acres here. That is why people like Jeff Bezos is trying to buy millions of acres. American companies like Orchard Daniel Midland Corporation, American agricultural companies like Cargill, they are flogging here. Europeans are coming here. We all know the situation about the white South Africans. All of them are farmers. They want African land. So if white people or Europeans can come from Europe and do farming in Africa and become agropreneurs who are making billions, it's time that we in the diaspora, we join them and find a way to compete with them in our own motherland to take advantage of our natural resources, which is our land. You sit in America and think that you have it all. You don't. There are European agricultural companies making billions in Africa. So this game is $1 billion game in play. Agriculture is the biggest business in the world. And right now, I'm working with a group of farmers in multiple African countries to make sure that Africa, within the next 10 years, becomes the breadbasket of the world. Together, we are stronger. We cannot keep begging and complaining, begging for jobs and complaining when we have the most fertile continent on the planet, but we are not using it. I'm not from here. I was born in West Africa, grew all my entire life in the United States. I'm in East Africa today, in multiple countries, engaged in commercial farming. Some of our sisters like Kellys Rogers, the wife of Nas, we all know Nas, the rapper. The wife is here, the ex-wife is here, Kellys. Kellys have thousands of acres in Navasha, not too far from here, doing commercial farming. So there is millions at play. Billions at play. But you have to understand the global market and the game. So this is a fish farm that we have just started building, and we are inviting each and every one of you who is willing. We will show you, we will get you the market, and you will make passive income. You don't have to get your hands dirty. This is Apostle Obi. I am the Global Director of UCOC Farmers Cooperative here in Kenya. And globally, I'm the one who travel around the world to get the market for the cooperative. So thank you all very much. This is going to be my last visitation today, and I will bring you all more news about the good work that we are doing here with our African brothers and sisters. When I come back to the United States in 2 weeks, I'll be rallying more African Americans who are interested in owning commercial farmland in Africa that is meaningful, that can never be taken from your family again. That the Department of Ag or whichever department in Africa, you will get the farm loans once you start here in Africa. We have the mechanism for you to actually generate loans to run a commercial farm in Africa. So thank you all very much. Those of you who have already watched me before, contact me at info@mpact.com, and we can take it from there. Thank you all very much. Billions at play. Commercial farming in Africa. Thank you.